discuss about the next topic of AC bridges. Bridges is the AC extensions of used of measure unknown impedance as the DC bridges both null and deflection type of exit with the null type of being the generally reverse for the calibrations duties. Null type impedance bridges the type of null shown in figure of null point can be the conventionally of the detector by the monitoring output with the pair of headphone connecting to the operating amplifier across the point. This much of method of deflection applications expensive galvanometers that we of the request of the DC based on bridges. Is the first one of the Maxwell bridges. Maxwell bridges is the definitions. The Maxwell bridges used of the measuring of unknown impedance in term of the calibrate of the resistance and capacitance is the real product bridges. The Maxwell bridges used of the measuring unknown inductions term of the calibrate of resistance and the capacitance grade of inductor or more the difficult to the manufacturing than of capacitors, similar precision and use of the symbol systematical of induction of not of the way the practical. The Maxwell bridges is the circuit diagram of first one resistance unknown resistance unknown inductance used of the same value of R1 R2's value. This is the capacitance or main value of the reference of the picture. The typical applications of R1 and R4 unknown on or known of fixed enter of the R2 and C2 are known of the variable entries. Is first one of R1 and C2 is the adjustment of the bridges balance of R3 resistance R3 and inductance of calculate to the value of the other the components. The consider of the capacitance parallel and resistance of another one of consider inductor L1 is the series resistor. Is the two the consider of the resistor bits of R1 and R3. The value of R1 and R3 is unknown to C1 is both adjustment of unknown of through the L1 value. Is used of is the mathematically of the Z1 is equal to R1 plus R2 is used of the particle capacitance and the will be the installed with the more than and resistance on more the variable. The additional commonly of used of the Maxwell bridges over the similar bridges of type of circulated of in the manual and used of the measure the result. The step of magnitude of result inductive of distance load bridges of balance allows of the load and resistance of two value is the frequency does not the appear of the resistance inductance is advantages of differential most inductance if you are required for the variable capacity.